Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm TheMonk, and today we are doing a review for Injustice 2. Now this review may be a little late. I know that Injustice 2 hasn't just come out, but I'm just getting around to doing it. Now the reason I'm doing a review for Injustice 2 is basically because recently I've been doing reviews for Game Pass games, and games that I think you should give it a go. If you've got Game Pass, if you haven't played the game before, these is just a few games that I think you should actually give a go, and this is just one of those games on that list. So this game has been developed by NetherRealm Studio. It's currently on the PlayStation, the Xbox, the PC, and you can even get a version of this on your phone. Obviously it's not going to be anywhere near as good as what you can actually play on the console, but it is on there. It will also set you back at around £17. Now this was pretty much a full price game on initial release. It's been a while now, and so obviously the price has come down, but it's still 17 quid, and if you ask me straight off the bat, it is definitely well worth the money. So if you're gonna buy this game, I think it's worth it. I think if you're looking at that price tag, I think that I would even pay more for this game right now. I think that even at, if this was just come out today, I think that it's well worth the price. This game looks absolutely stunning. So this is basically your classic, one-on-one beat 'em up, very similar to games like Tekken, like Mortal Kombat, and like Street Fighter. Now this isn't an OG game, but where does it stack up to them? That is a very good question. Now I grew up playing Tekken and Mortal Kombat, not so much Street Fighter, but I do remember playing it like way back when. That is an OG one for me. And I've always liked this genre of game, and there has been plenty of failures. For me, Killer Instinct was one of these failures, and also Asylum. That's going way back when on the PlayStation 2, I believe now. Put that down in the comments if any of you have ever even heard of that beat 'em up game. I played it, I liked it. I think it completely failed. I've never heard of anyone ever playing it since, or even that knows of the game. So again, like I said, let me know down in the comments if you have. Now this game has various game modes and various settings for ability, your personal ability on what you want to play against as well. I like that. We're not all beat 'em up champions. We don't all know every single combo in the game or what we're actually doing. But this game has a very good, very strong tutorial mode. It also has a campaign mode in which you can do the tutorial in. The campaign is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Honestly, there are some fabulous cutscenes within that campaign mode that honestly I just kept wanting to watch it. I kept wanting to go through the story to see what was happening, and to watch those cutscenes. They're gorgeous. I am a massive comic book fan. I love DC, I love Marvel, so this was right up my alley, really. There's, like I said, there's other game modes. You can do competitive ranked mode, you can do versus, you can do co-op as in like friends v friends. You can have couch co-op as well. Now I've played this with my son and my daughter. I've played it with friends. Playing this couch co-op is hilarious. It's a lot of fun. And of course you can play it on your jack as well. So, you don't need friends. You don't need anyone. If you want to play this game, you can definitely jump in, play this game, get to grips with it, and have a lot of fun. The roster for me was brilliant. There wasn't a huge amount of characters to pick from. I think other games have had more. A lot of games have had less. But I do think that there are a good amounts of characters within this game for you to pick, and I think there were some novel characters as well, like for instance Revan from Mortal Kombat's in this game. You saw there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I think for me the classic Harley Quinn versus Joker just had to be done. I love the characters within this game. Harley Quinn is hilarious, hands down my favorite character, my favorite playable character within this game is Harley Quinn. I just think she's amazingly hilarious as well. One of the other key points about this game, or unique factors, is that the characters seem to recognize each other. So if I jump in with Harley Quinn, she knows that she's going up against the Joker, and they have a little, unique conversation, if you will. And I think that just puts this game just that much more professional than other games. Maybe it's a feature that I happen to really like and really appreciate. Not to mention the fact that mid-game you could have cutscenes that come in. You got special characters, special abilities, certain things you do make other things on your screen move, and you can interact with almost every environment or arena that you're in as well. And this game runs completely smoothly doing all of this, coming from a cutscene to you then throwing a punch or shooting a gun off or something like that. It runs so smooth. Not once did my game mess up or crash or dashboard or lag or anything like that. And that's me talking playing across consoles. I've played this game. This game's been out for a long time. I've played this game on the original Xbox, the Xbox S, and the Xbox Series S as well. And not once have I ever had any problems with this game. In fact, joining games, as in playing multiplayer, getting your friends to jump in a game with you, for me, this game is the absolute smoothest. Sometimes you're scratching your head like, oh my god, how do I send an invite? This game just made it all so easy for me. So honestly, I don't have many gripes to say about this game. Certainly nothing that I'm going to mention in this review. In fact, this game more than earns its verdict for 7.5 out of 10. I think that for your money's worth, if you like these type of games, it does everything really, really well. And if you like superheroes or comic book movies of any kind, then again, you're going to be a fan of this. Does it rank up to the classics? Could it beat Tekken? Could it beat Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter? For me, yeah. I think this game is unique enough to stand out as its own and compete against the big boys as well. Now, would I play this over Tekken, a game that I've played since I was 8 years old, maybe? Yeah, absolutely. Thoroughly enjoyed this game. It done it absolutely great. It's not too clanky or anything like that. I did think that maybe it would be a bit too, these are characters that we mostly see in comic books. I didn't think that it would play anywhere near as much as it did. I didn't think that all the characters would feel as unique as they did. I think that maybe Scarecrow's a little bit overpowered. If you ask me, he is the most overpowered character in this entire game. But I also really enjoyed playing with characters like Deadshot and Arrow. I just think that they all felt very unique. They all had their own abilities, and they all sounded absolutely great as well. So, a big thumbs up to this game. Anyone looking to play Injustice 2, let me know down in the comments if you're either going to pick it up or maybe you've already picked it up. Let me know your thoughts. I'm always interested to know, what the viewers think of games that I review as I review them. Like I said, guys, this game is on Game Pass. So if you've got Game Pass and you're looking for a good game, a game that you can kind of just pass the time with, pick up and play type of game, this is the game for you. Not too much hassle, not too much management. Pick up and play and beat someone up. Why not give it a go? Anyway, guys, I've been a monk. We've been a Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Take it easy.